Hi everybody, Brooklyn's Rose is about to start.
Welcome to Brooklyn's Roses, the fun storytelling adventure for kids of all ages. Did you enjoy our last episode entitled The Slithering Slide? Wonderful! I enjoyed reading it to you. Brooklyn learned a lot about a little garter snake after meeting Spencer. Now, are you ready to hear about the new and exciting things Brooklyn learns this week? Let's join her as she continues her summer vacation with her cousins in Calvert County. She's excited to go bird watching with Lily and Natalia. Little Rose enjoyed learning new things and making new friends in nature. Do you remember who she met so far? That's right, Mr. Governeck the frog and Spencer the snake. As Brooklyn slept the night before, she kept hearing a strange sound and asked her cousins what it was. Lily told her it was a bird, and the type of bird was a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill? Thought Brooklyn. Brooklyn was determined to do some bird watching in the morning in hopes of finding a whippoorwill. It was another beautiful day as little Rose was awakened by the warm sun brightly shining through the window. Brooklyn remembered what Mr. Sun told her, how he shared his light with everyone and would always be there for her. After eating a big breakfast, Brooklyn headed outside with Lily and Natalia. There was so much in nature that Brooklyn was ready to learn as she, Lily, and Natalia looked through their binoculars in search of birds. As they searched the trees, Brooklyn heard a tapping sound in the distance. She and her cousins listened closely as they tried to figure out where the sound was coming from. Suddenly, Lily shouted, "There! On that big tree!" Brooklyn and Natalia turned to where Lily pointed, and as they looked through their binoculars, they could see a tiny bird clinging to the side of the tree and tapping the tree with its long beak. The bird paused and turned toward the girls. Tweety tweet, tweety tweet, up in the tree. What kind of bird is looking at me? That's a woodpecker, woodpecker up in the tree. That's the kind of bird that's looking at me. Hello, woodpecker, what song do you say? Brat, brat, each and every day. As the girls watched, they heard another sound coming from a higher place in another tree. They looked to find a bird with a big face and lots of feathers. The bird paused and turned toward the girls. Tweety tweet, tweety tweet, up in the tree. What kind of bird is looking at me? That's an owl, owl, up in the tree. That's the kind of bird that's looking at me. Hello, Mr. Owl, what song do you say? Ooh, ooh, each and every day. Brooklyn, Lily, and Natalia heard a third sound, and this sound was familiar. They searched with their binoculars, but this bird was hard to find. They searched and searched until Natalia said, "There! The tiny bird at the edge of the tree limb." The bird paused and turned toward the girls. Tweety tweet, tweety tweet, up in the tree. What kind of bird is looking at me? That's a whippoorwill, whippoorwill, up in the tree. That's the kind of bird that's looking at me. Hello, whippoorwill, what song do you say? Whippoorwill, whippoorwill, each and every day. Birdwatching was fun, and Brooklyn was happy because she saw the whippoorwill that was singing throughout the night. Wow! Did you enjoy learning the sounds of the woodpecker, the owl, and the whippoorwill? I hope so. There's so much to discover about the things in nature. I wonder what Brooklyn will discover next week. Well, I hope you will join us to find out what and see what other adventures Brooklyn and her cousins get into. I can't wait to see you next week for another episode of Brooklyn's Roses. Until then, smile to make someone else smile. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.